You've done a water fast, maybe even several, but you find out that it hasn't worked for you. Well, I'm going to tell you why. I recently uploaded a video where I talked about how I did a water fast for 8 days. I'll link it below in the caption. It's important to go watch that video so you understand the context of this, but I do want to say that this is not medical advice, and that nothing that I'm going to say here is medical, and I'm not a medical professional. These water fasts aren't working for you because you are being influenced. You're being led by man, by someone outside of God. And because you were influenced, you weren't directly guided, your intentions aren't pure. Your intention, your purpose is to get the same results that the person who influenced you got. This is why it's super important to have discernment. Is the person that is influencing you, do you feel like whenever you hear that video, it's one of those things that it's like it just hits you, like sometimes you run across a video and you're just like, wow, that was meant for me. Like you're completely convicted that that was a message that was meant for you. If that message doesn't hit you deep in your gut and you're chasing after the results, something such as weight loss, you're already going into it with the wrong intentions. That's an emotional response, and that's what's guiding you. It's your emotions. For example, when people chase money, they have financial goals. They find out that the road there is a lot harder, and they keep hitting these roadblocks, and they wonder why. It's for the same reason. Their intentions aren't pure. It's very surface level. For example, when I got done doing that fast, I looked up how to properly refeed, so I did that. But come the second day, your girl was just like in with food, and it wasn't even bad food. I was just eating a lot of meat. And because of that, I quickly put the weight back on. And that was my lesson to me, where I was like, okay, one, Wendy, you switched that fast into making it more about human desires. You saw what was happening with your body, and you turned that into weight loss. You started pulling out the scale, weighing yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror. I got caught in the vanity of it, and that has been me for my entire life, where I have made everything about my body. My identity has been tied into my body. I stopped praying as much as I was in the beginning. I was no longer relying on him. I was more focused on what I thought to write this curriculum, which was to write a curriculum to make money, which there again, it was more about my human fleshy desires. But the whole point of this is to do something that brings you closer to God, that makes you reliant on him. So for the people who are saying that these water fasts caused you to have hormone issues, my question to you would be, is that what you focused on the entire time of the fast? Therefore, it didn't allow you to stay open-minded to any other changes that you could possibly get from this fast. And because your sole focus was on weight loss, hormone balance, you find yourself more stressed because it didn't work. It's not working. And my question to you would be, was it the actual fast, or was it the stress that you caused yourself, the focus? This isn't to judge anyone. I'm just trying to tell you guys that fast is spiritual. It's not to get some human surface level type of result. If you come across some information, whether it's in the format of a video or an article, I urge you to have some discernment. Is it hitting your emotions? Like, are you emotionally led, or are you being led by the Spirit? Because I'm going to tell you, as someone who has been in the content creation space, we are taught to learn how to make our messages hit your emotions. Don't let anyone, I don't care if it is an expert, lead you into something that isn't meant for you at this time. There's two things I forgot to mention in that story about how I turned my fast into something vanity. I'll tell you, once I started pulling up the scale, that's when I started to feel the hunger come back, because before that, I didn't feel any hunger. But as soon as my flesh came in and started to take over, that's when the hunger started hitting me. Now here's the second part that's going to be relatable for most of you guys. After that fast, I have tried to fast multiple other times with the intention of losing that same weight. And guess what? It never worked. I did get other benefits though, like my energy improved, but my focus, like the whole intention of that fast to do it again, was to lose that weight. It didn't happen. It's because I was leading myself to doing another fast, and for the wrong reasons. But now if I switch that and I say, God, I want to do another fast again if it's in your will, because I can tell that food still has a strong hold on me, and I need this part of me to be strengthened up. I see that sweets still have a strong hold on me. I see that vanity still has a strong hold on me. God, I pray that during this fast, you help me not pull out the scale. Going into a fast is because you want to be made stronger.